Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Joanna and I'm glad you're here. I love to DIY on a budget. And if you like to sew, then catch me on Saturdays. Now, let's get crafty. Okay, for this first one, I've got these ribbons. Okay, they're 40% off this week. I tried to get this video out yesterday, but I had so many hang-ups, I could not get it, okay? My fingers are about burnt off with blisters, but anyway, I got to get it today. It's Friday. It's coming out today as soon as I can. You still got till tomorrow to get this ribbon at 40% off, okay? I'm going to cut all my ribbons at 4 inches, all right? 4 inches. And I had, oh my goodness, I don't remember. Okay, so I paused and went and counted. Y'all, that was yesterday I did this. Y'all, I can't remember from day to day. But it was 14 and 4. That sounded like I was throwing off some kind of score. 14 and 4. Anyways, there's 14 red and 4 blue. Okay, that made the best flower. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold them around kind of like an awareness ribbon, and then I'm going to take a lighter and burn my ends. They won't come apart if you burn them right. This is how I burnt my fingers. You can use a glue gun if you want to. You can actually stitch them if you want to. That's up to you. But I'm just going to hold them together. That one I glued, and I'm trying to see which one I like better. Either one will work. It doesn't matter. But I am going to see how they are. Make sure your loop is at the top, okay? You want your loop at the top. So I'm going to do all those. I did them all with a lighter. I'm really flinging my hands, swaying to the music, y'all. Make sure you put this on something that you can glue on. I'm using this silicone mat. You can use one of those silicone pot holder things, or I don't know what they are, at the Dollar Tree or Walmart or whatever. And I'm going to glue 2. I smushed it. And I'm just using that little, this is the little makeup thing from the Dollar Tree, but put a finger protector, whatever you need. As long as it's silicone, it won't stick. So I'm working mainly on one side here first, okay? I'm just going to go on one side first, and this seems to be easier for me. So I'm just going around. I think my husband called. Lord, I done hit my camera and everything else. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm going to put these down and then fill that in. And then I'll start adding my blue ones. But I want to save space for my blue ones, okay? Just so I know I have space, I'm going to start the blue ones now. You want to make sure when you're doing this, you're putting the loop up. The pointy part goes up. If that makes sense. Hold on, I'll zoom in for you. Well, holy socks, I sure zoomed in, didn't I? It looks like I got blurry. I don't know. I need to fix my camera settings. But anyway, see how those loops are up? And I'm just gluing and gluing and gluing and gluing. But these are so beautiful, y'all. I should have showed you these last so you'd watch the rest of the video. Because this is the best one. But anyways... Just watch the rest of the video. I have a surprise one in the end. I didn't show. There's another flower because it's in with the bonus there, and I didn't show that. So anyway, I'm just going to keep gluing and filling this in until it looks good to me and getting all my little petals on there. You see why I have blisters? I refuse to use stuff, and I got glue stuck all to me. But anyways, y'all just watch just a second for the final reveal, okay? I don't know why in the world I said final reveal. I'm not even done yet. But anyway, I've got this lace fabric, okay? I got it at Hobby Lobby. It might be on sale too. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I have these button things. I got those at Hobby Lobby as well. And all you do is button covers. You cut your paper out. The directions is all on the little button cover thing. Okay, this will be in their sewing notions. And I cut around. And then I'm going to put the lace in the little thing that you're supposed to put it in. And then put the cap on. And then I'm going to take the blue thing. This is down in a little rubber or silicone piece. And then I take the plastic part and push, and it'll pop, and then out comes your button. I'm going to use those little things for the middles, and the middle is sticking up, and it can't do that in this one. So I'm just going to take little pliers and pinch it down. Then I'm just going to take hot glue and glue it right to the middle. These are so stinking pretty when I get done. They are so pretty. Oh my goodness. I did some stripes. Look, I didn't put the center in, but I have stripe ribbon. This is all, this isn't in the, this ribbon is in the normal ribbon. Usually by the yarn and all that and stuff like that. It's not in the wedding ribbon. So I've got these skewers. You can get them at Dollar Tree, but they're cheaper at Walmart. Just telling you. And I'm going to cut 2 short and 1 long because I want them, I want the one different one in the middle. I do things by 3s. I don't know why I do that, but anyway, I'm going to take this, and this is not paint, this is stain, and I'm just going to stain my sticks, okay? Well, I mean, it was paint, and it's in a paint bottle, but I mixed water with it because there was just a little bit left, so now I just use it for stain. Now I'm just going to take my sticks. I dried them with my heat gun. Make sure your stars are in the what is that? My left, left top. Y'all, I have trouble with my right and left. I'm just saying. But make sure it's right when you put your stick on. And I didn't want a big blob of glue back there, exposed. So I'm going to take a piece of red felt. And you can use any color felt, or you can use another piece of ribbon. I don't know why I didn't think about another piece of ribbon. I just kept thinking felt. Felt holds everything with hot glue. And so I'm going to take that felt and I'm going to put it on there. And this will also support my flower a little bit more. And then I'm going to take a twine bow. And I'm going to glue it right there. Now, I will tell you, on the back of the bows, I did place another piece of twine across that because it wasn't holding very well. And then, of course, I'm lighting my bows. I did the next ones before I put them on the stick. But look, oh my goodness, how gorgeous. How gorgeous. That's just a sideways picture. Y'all just wait. Okay, for this next one, this is one I didn't have in the picture. But I have a 2 and a 2.5 inch circle. Okay, this makes 2 different size flowers. So I'm just going to cut a piece out. And if you can hold it. If not, draw it out there. And I'm just going to cut my circle. Now, you will need 3 red ones and 2 blue ones, okay? Whether you do stars or whatever. Now, if you do these with regular fabric, they'd be really cute too, for any time. Any of these flowers you could do for any time of the year or the seasons. And y'all see me, I melted my mat on accident. It goes back to shape. That's just one of those Dollar Tree mats. But anyway, you want 3 of the red and 2 of the blue, like I said. And I ironed them in half. Now I'm going to take a needle and thread, and I'm just going to whip stitch, or I don't know what you call this stitch. Straight stitch, straight. It's a straight stitch. I'm not zigzagging. I'm not a zigzagger. Whip stitch. I'm just going to stitch it, okay? I don't know what stitch it's called. And I'm just going in and out and in and out. And it don't matter what size you do it. It really don't matter. Just make sure your stitches are consistently about the same length. So I'm going to do my 3 red. And then I'm going to put on my 2 blue. And I'm sorry I'm swaying. I've always got music going. If y'all ever was with me in a craft room, I mean, I'd probably get copyrighted for the music. But I'm singing to the top of my lungs, swaying, dancing, and just doing whatever. Y'all would be so annoyed. You'd never watch my videos if you had to be there with me. If you had to be there with me, you'd be crazy like me. But anyways, once I get them all on there, make sure you got them twisted the right way, and then just go in and join your flowers. Go in your what? I left you hanging, didn't I? Go in your other flower. Join your flowers. I didn't join them too. I missed. I don't know what I was doing. But just join them 2 flowers right there. Those 2 petals, I mean. And there you go. And then tie a knot and tie it off. Make sure you don't pull it too tight, or you'll just have a bunch. You won't have your petals really petally. Pettily ain't no word, is it? Oh my gosh, my language ain't probably right either. I don't know. I'm not politically correct. I'm just here. So anyways, I'm just sewing this together and I'm going to tie it in a knot and then I'm going to cut it off. See? Look how cute that is. These are the cutest little things. Oh my goodness. Now I got this button. It's one of them button covers. It's just smaller. I don't remember what size these are. You can buy them in different sizes. And this one, the button don't matter if it's on the back. Because it's going to poke through the hole anyway, so it really don't matter. And it's actually to my advantage, and I'll show you in a minute. Make sure when you're putting these on, if you use these covered buttons, put your covered button where your hole is sideways, okay? Because we're going to stick through it, and that's going to be the stem. Easy peasy that way, but if you use something else for the center, you're going to have to just glue the stick on. But this made it easier for me, and I know they're stuck on there because when I glue it, these little sticks, I don't know where I got these craft sticks. I really don't. I think I got them at Walmart. But look, them 3 flowers just appeared like that. Isn't that funny? Yeah. So I'm going to stick my stick in there when I get the right way. Make sure your stars are to the left. And then I'm just going to put a bunch of hot glue in that hole and hold that right there. And it's, man, these are so easy. It's pathetic. I love doing these. They were so fun. I tried gluing them. It didn't work, y'all. You literally had to sew them. That's a skewer. I had to use a skewer. I don't know if you say that right. Skewer. I don't know. One of those sticks that you stick shish kebabs on. Okay? I don't know how you do it and not burn them. But anyway, I'm going to stain my sticks again. Okay? Y'all ain't got to see that. I should have did it before I put the flowers on. But anyway, I got it. Look. Ain't they cute? They're so cute. Oh, I used a different fabric in there. That was a white lacy looking fabric, but you can use whatever fabric you want. Did I say that right? I don't even know. Look, I look like I got 3 little suckers right there. But anyway, that's my 3 little flowers. Oh, I cut it off again. Oh, I didn't cut it off to begin with. That thing, it flung across my room. I'll find it later. Okay, so now I'm going to take this fabric right here. And I'm going to start ripping. I got to rip a piece off, okay? I'm trying to make it even. Now you want 2 inches. Y'all, I got this idea from one of Tesh's flowers, okay? So I will link her channel down below, or her video for this down below. And it's one of Tesh's famous flowers, but I did it a little bit different, so that's why I'm going to link her. But you want 2 by 2 squares, and I'm just going to nick every 2 inches, and I'm going to rip it. This is a very ragged flower, but it is so beautiful and full when you're done. Okay, so like I said, I'm doing this a different way. My husband was in there, and he was reading the Bible, and he's like, "What in the world are you ripping?" I said, "Get in your Bible and mind your business. Just let me rip what I got to rip my fabric. I'm having fun," he said. Good grief. He just really didn't have nothing to say. I said, "Don't worry about me. I'm crafting." So, anywho. So, now I got my strips, okay? And I will tell you, I'm going to use 20 2 by 2 squares, okay? Now, when you fold them, make sure your triangle, I'm flicking my finger. Oh my goodness, I was talking. Fold it in half. Fold that in half again. And then fold it until you get a triangle. But make sure that your 2 pieces are that way. You got to put them all the same way. They have to open up. And then I run my thread through it, okay? This was so easy. Do this in front of your favorite show or your favorite YouTuber like me. Just kidding. I might not be your favorite, but anyway, just get you something on and make sure you got them flaps towards you, okay? You'll see. Fold it in half. Flaps toward me, and I'm going to keep going. Okay, I ended up with this. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful. Make sure, okay, don't put one of these on upside down because you can't get it off. Okay, you just have it, and it'll show up. I did it. It'll show up. Make sure you got it all the way around. Pull it tight, okay? Pull it tight. I'm using dental floss because you can pull it tight. The back of this is even more beautiful, but you don't see all those pretty things in there. I poked it right through my finger. Just sew your last one to your first one. Pull tight. Pull tight. And then stitch it together. And I went up a little bit to stitch them together. And once you get them stitched together and pulled tight real good, tie your string off. Okay? Just tie your knots back there. These are so pretty. You know what? When I got done with this, I was thinking that would be a beautiful brooch. I don't know. Just look like a beautiful brooch to me. But anyways, I'm still tying this thing off. I'm sorry, y'all, that I left this in there. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I love the back. It's so pretty. Like, you can actually see the pattern from the back, but you can't really from the front. Now I'm going to pull all the loose strings out. There are some that got away from me. And if you don't get them and they won't pull, you can just snip them. But it's supposed to be, you know, a little ragged flower. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. It's so full and it's so pretty. I don't know if these are my favorite or the last DIY is my favorite. I'm not sure. No, the first DIY. Oh my gosh, I loved them all, y'all. I just don't know about myself. I loved them all. I loved them all. Y'all tell me which one was your favorite when I'm done. I'd love to know which one was your favorite. I can't choose. I can. I think the ribbon flowers, the first ones, are my all favorite. I don't know. I'll have to look how many in, and I'll tell you then. So I'm going to use my tweezers because this will burn the fire out of you. And I'm going to put my hot glue on my felt. I'm going to place that right down. And why I thought I could use my fingers. Oh. So I'm going to smish it down in my, I'm going to smish it down in my silicone pad here I got from Dolce. These things are nice. Don't iron on them, but they're nice. So then I'm going to fluff it out. Okay, now I've got a piece of wood. You can use a button, whatever you want to do. I didn't have a button. So I'm going to cut out one of these stars here. I could have did a covered button. I don't know why I didn't think to do a covered button. But I didn't want it sticking up. I don't know. This is just an idea, okay? If you ain't got covered buttons, you can take fabric and you can even do this and put it around a button to cover a button, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut around and leave a space. You don't want a whole lot of space because it'll pucker back there. But just cut around it. And then I'm going to take my needle and thread and I'm going to go in and out and in and out and in and out and do a stitch all the way around that circle, okay? Now if you have a long needle, shoo, it's hard. But you see what I just did? I'm going to go around this and then I am going to stick my little piece of wood down in there. And then I'm going to draw it up around my little piece of wood. Now that wood is a piece of wood circle I got from the Hobby Lobby. And it was in a pack of wood circles. Okay? It was a whole lot of them. So I got a bunch. And, well, actually I had to get a couple packs because I needed a certain size circle for something. So I ended up with a bunch of these and didn't know what to do with them. So this is a good idea. You can use them for fabric flower middles, okay? Now I'm just trying to make sure I got this in the middle because it was more thread on one side. And look, you have a little covered button. Now I'm just going to go all the way across and go across this way and just lose it and then sew a few stitches in. Sew a few stitches in. By this time, my hands are numb. My carpal tunnel was killing me. I should have worn my braces to bed last night because I woke up a couple times with my arms just numb and hurting. But, you know, it's worth it. Look how beautiful. Make sure you don't glue this upside down because that would be tragic. So I'm putting glue in the hole and then I'm going to shove my little button thing down in there. Y'all, oh my goodness, it's so stinking pretty. Thank you, Tesh. It is so pretty. She does hers a whole lot different, but you know, I'm a sewer, so I did it this way. Wouldn't that be a beautiful brooch? I made 2 of them. I did one with a button, Patriotic button. You can't even tell what it is. It's just dark blue, but it's still pretty. And I used a button in the middle of it. This is one of my favorites right here. Oh my gosh. This is Heat Bond. I got it for $2.50 at our Walmart. That was rearranging. So I've got this board and it's approximately 4.5 by 4.5 inches. Okay. I just needed something to draw a square. So I'm drawing a square and I'm going to do 2 of them because I'm going to do 2 of these things. And so I'm drawing 2 squares and this is on your Heat and Bond. Now what this is Heat and Bond, heavy duty Heat and Bond. Now it's a sticky stuff to bond fabrics together. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm taking my little mini heat press and I'm ironing my fabric. 1, to get the wetness, the dampness out. It draws out moisture. And 2, because I need it flat. So I'm going to use parchment paper. Okay. I was going to iron it and then I thought, no, you don't have to iron it. I don't know what I was doing. Y'all, the parchment paper was supposed to go... Oh, no. I put the parchment paper down. I was thinking I needed parchment paper to go over it. You can put parchment paper over it. But I put the parchment paper down there so any sticky wouldn't get on my ironing surface, okay? I forgot what I was doing. Lord have mercy on me. But anyway, now I'm just going to cut it out right up to the edge of the fuse. Okay? Come on now. Okay. Right up to the fuse, and now I'm going to trim it up. Now I'm going to take my stars and stripes. Y'all, these are so pretty. Just wait. I'm so excited. So I'm going to take and peel the back off. Okay? Peeling the back off. This is kind of hard, so I'm using a pokey tool. Alright? And this ensures also that your fabric will not fray. So I'm going to put that right on the corner, and then I'm going to take my heat press, and I'm holding it down, and I'm just going to fuse it. And if you get any of this on your iron, if it's a non-stick, you can wipe it off while it's hot with a cloth, and it won't hurt. You don't want it on your iron per se, but it's stuck. And I'm just going to cut it out, and there it is. So I'm going to take a pencil because you won't see it when I'm done. And I'm going to I'm going to draw a line. And I'm putting an X in this from corner to corner. From corner to corner. Okay? And I'm going to draw a circle in the middle because I don't want to cut past that circle. Okay? So I'm going to snip each line up to the circle. And I'm going to fold them over. Oh, y'all know what I'm doing? Do y'all know what I'm doing? Okay. This is old school. Most people do them with paper. And I thought, I have this beautiful fabric, man. I knew there had to be a way to do it with fabric. So, this is how I'm doing it. I love this fabric. So, I couldn't find my other blue thing. So, I just grabbed I told you could use one of these silicone heat pads or whatever they are. I don't know what they are. I got it at Dollar Tree, I know. So, I'm just going to put a dot of glue. I'm not touching it. By this time, my fingers are just wore out from glue. Just put a dot of glue. Try not to get too much glue. And hold it till it sticks, because it will come out. And all I'm doing, you know what I'm doing. Picking it up, putting it down. Picking it up and putting it down. Pick up the corner, fold it over. I'm got glue strings everywhere. Pick up the corner, fold it over. It's hard to see it on this black mat. I'm sorry. I'm still picking glue. I missed a bit. I'm an excessive gluer. Hold it down. Okay. Now we're taking the blue over the red, so that covers up my lines. All right. Covers up my lines. So there we have our cute little pinwheel. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I'm going to add a button. So I've got these buttons, and I'm taking twine and I'm putting hot glue on it, and I'm going to carefully twist that up, and I'm able to push it through. Now you want to push it from the front to the back and come back out the front and tie a knot. Okay? And then I'm going to cut it off, and then I'm going to fray my twine. I'm going to flick it and fray it. These are so stinking cute. They are so cute. And then I just grab the twine, hot glue it, and stick it right down in that center. Now mine ain't to move, they're just for decoration. Look how gorgeous these are. Y'all, I absolutely love those pinwheels and those flowers. They're so pretty. And this is an old jar. It's got stars on it. It had dried beef in it. I made a cheese ball, and then I just tied twine around it, and there you go. Put some stuff in the middle in it. What is that stuff? I don't know what it is. And there's those, and then I just tied twine around a painted soup can or veggie can or whatever, and put some boxwood in there. I need another one. It just, two of them look funny. And then there. Those are my absolute favorite. They came out so gorgeous. But if y'all like this video, leave me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. There are people who have been unsubscribed. So if you were subscribed, check to make sure you still are, please. YouTube has somehow unsubscribed people. And so just check and make sure. But thank you for watching. And remember, you are a blessing. Goodbye.